Global Monitor, Opinion and Analysis. Ukraine is facing a triple threat: battlefield pressure, a corruption scandal at home, and a so-called peace plan that looks more like a surrender contract. On the ground, Russia is still advancing around Pokrovsk, using glide bombs and cheap drones. Ukrainian cities like Zaporizhzhia are hit again and again. Civilians die, and ammunition is tight. At the same time, a 28-point Trump plan appears. Ukraine keeps what it still holds, gives up Crimea and Donbas, accepts no NATO, and Russia is invited back into the G8 if it behaves. Kyiv is told to respond by a deadline, like a company signing a bad contract under pressure. Supporters call this realistic peace. But look at the map. A frozen front line, a wounded Ukraine outside NATO, and Russia keeping land and sea access. That is not peace. That is time. Time for Russia to rebuild. Time for China and Iran to study the war, and time for the US and Europe to quietly rearm. Now connect this to the other fronts we follow on Global Monitor. In the Caribbean, the U.S. is reshaping the map with Operation Southern Spear and terror labels on Venezuelan networks. In the Pacific, China and Japan fight with words at the UN over Taiwan and self-defense. A bad peace in Ukraine would not remove the war from the system. It would move the war forward in time and shift the pressure to other theaters. The Caribbean, the Taiwan Strait, maybe back into Europe in a few years. My view, Ukraine should not be forced into a deal that rewards aggression and leaves it outside any real security guarantee. A real peace must reduce the chance of a bigger war, not give every major power 5 years to prepare for the next one. Global Monitor. We don't sell you peace headlines. We show you the map.